Peace and blessings. It's your girl Rhonda the Light coming on here to encourage you on this beautiful day. Let me say this to you. I was up to like almost 4 o'clock a.m. and I was talking to God, and at one point I got very quiet and I was just listening to what He had to say in my spirit. And more times we're so busy talking, and you know how people say, "Oh, I've been praying and I've been praying all night." At some point, you pray and then you get quiet. You get quiet long enough to hear what He is saying to you. And there's some things that sometimes we think that we have let go a lot of things, and then God have to sometimes turn a mirror around and let you see that, yeah, you did let go of this, but you didn't let go of this. This is still kind of dear to your heart, and for some reason you think you can fix it. And you can't. Only I can fix it. And so I had to literally just be honest and repent and say, God, forgive me for trying to, sometimes we try to play God. We want to be everybody's rescue. We want to be at everybody's rescue. We want to be superhero, superwoman, superman in people's lives, and sometimes God will bring you to a place where it's complete quietness, where it's just you and Him, and now you can't do the things that you really want to do, and sometimes you want to really help people, and you want to do more than what's required from God for you to do, and God is saying, not only are you overstepping your boundaries with people, but you're doing it with me, and you're playing me. At some point, you got to step back. You have to step back and allow me to be God in their lives, like I was in your life, and like I still am in your life. You have to allow certain things, and when you have children and when you have grandchildren, there's certain things that you don't want them to experience. You want to catch them every time something, every time something happens, you want to be there, and that's playing God. When other people, when they're growing through things that you have to grow through, you always want to be there to, like, oh man, they're going through this. Let me hurry up and rush over there and cover them and pray for them, and let me fast and pray for them. And God say, no, this is your season of replenishing. This is your restoration season. This is your season where you receive everything, that you get everything back, but more than what was taken from you. But I allowed it. I allowed it for your growth. I allowed it for you to be able to help other people, but not overstep your boundaries. Okay? I'll be back because I really want you to get it. I got it. God said, now that you're out of my way, I can move now. For some reason, you thought you could save everybody. For some reason, you thought that your hands was bigger than mine. For some reason, you thought your arms was longer than mine. For some reason, you felt like every time someone called your name, whether it was a family, whether it was a friend of me, or whether it was whatever, people you was mentoring, coaching, or whatever, every time they cough, you right there. You didn't give them a chance to experience me. I'm telling you what God had said to Rhonda. I was up to, man, close to 4 a.m. and God was dealing with me. I couldn't even sleep. I was tossing and turning. And like the way my mom and my dad, they were such nurturers to where my mom did not know how to let go, no matter what. I mean, she helped so many people. She had so many people to come in to live in the house. People sometimes she didn't even have know that, but she laid a pallet out for them, or she opened her doors to them. And some of the same people, before my mom transitioned, hardly none of those people, when she left Dallas and went to Houston, some of those same people, they would pass by her literally and do whatever they had to do and never would able to see her. Okay? But they boasted so much about how good she was to them and how she did so much. But I can count on one hand how they went and just say, I love you and I'm here for you, and what do you need? It was me and my sister, okay? And no regrets of none of that. But God said, did you learn anything from that? You see how your mom, how she nurtured so many people, how she took care of so many people, and they would pass her house to go other places and never even stop to say, hey mama, hey my dear, hey, I love you. But the minute she passed away, everybody was in an uproar. Everybody was into it. You know, did you do this right? Did you do that right? It doesn't matter at the end of the day. What did you do? So God said, did you learn anything from watching that? Because you saw, you was around her as a young girl growing up, seeing how she nurtured so many, how she raised so many, how she went without. Sometimes she would sleep in a chair or a couch so everybody could be comfortable. You know, did you learn anything from that? So move your hand out of the way. At the end, did she enjoy her life? Yes, she did. And I told her, I said, Mom, before you leave this earth, my mom was 88 when she passed. I'll be back because I really want you to get what I'm saying. I really want you to get it. God said, did you learn anything from that? Did you learn anything from watching your dad work 2 and 3 jobs sometimes, not getting any sleep, work his fingers to the bone, and still, he was only, most of the time, he was being used. If it wasn't by family, it was by the people that he worked with and worked for. And what did you get? What did you learn from that when you was looking at that? And then you come right back and you do the same thing. You do the same thing. Some people that you've helped, some people that you've taken care of, that you don't even hear from them. And it's not for you to hold it against them. What I'm gonna tell you what it's for. It's for you. You was there for a season, for whatever it was. Whether it was in your mentorship, whether you mentoring anybody, or whether you was coaching, or whether you was parenting, or whether you was grandparent, whatever that the case may be, whatever that looks like. You did what you were supposed to do. Now live your life. Enjoy the life that I have given you. I have blessed you. I have put you up in things and in places. I have blessed you with so much, and every time I bless you with something, you think it's always for somebody else. And did you not learn when you was watching how your parents suffer from that? It's funny, but it's not funny. My dad used to get so mad. He would go fill up the refrigerator, and then after he filled the refrigerator up, everybody come and drop their kids off. Then later, they'll come back and pick them up. Maybe 2 or 3 days later, everything is gone. And my dad, he would fuss, but he would still fill up the refrigerator. You see? It's those little things. Did you ever learn anything from that? Did you learn from when your parents would cry over children that wasn't theirs? And those same people, they was nowhere to be found when they was needed? Was you there when your dad was betrayed by so many? Wasn't you there? Didn't you see your daddy cry a lot? Wasn't you there? What did you learn from that? And so sometimes we say we're not going to live in that pattern, but we do. And so I found myself doing that, and it's some things that took place to let me know. God had to let me know, you getting it though. See, you're not doing like your parents did. You're not going to keep holding on for dear life. Okay, you're going to get to enjoy. And at the same time, I'm teaching you how to let go. I'm teaching you how to enjoy life. And this is for somebody. Even in your ministry, you're trying to hold on for dear life. Let it go. The moral of this story is, live your life. Live the life that God has given you. Choose peace. Choose love. Choose joy. Love people in a distance. It's not to say that God won't ever use you to be a blessing to people, because He will. But it may not be the same people. Some of your family, some of your friends, some of your frenemies, some of your co-workers, some of the people you go to church with, some of the people that you build businesses with, they may not be the same people. It may be people that you don't even have a clue. And God said, I'm right there. What did He do? He told Abraham to leave. And leave his kinsmen, leave everything. And He told him, what did He tell him? What did Abraham do? Let me just say that. What did Abraham do? He still went and picked out Lot, his nephew, brought Lot with him and his wife. What did they do? They brought all kind of chaos. She was always keeping up confusion. She was always talking in Lot's ear concerning Abraham. Caused, when they got into a friction with the other people, what happened? Abraham took his soldiers, took his men, went over there and lost most of them because he was trying to help his family. He was trying to help his nephew, okay? God kept letting him know, I didn't tell you to bring Lot with you. You did that because that was your family. And I don't know, I really don't know why you brought Lot, but I told you to leave it all behind. You brought him and he brought confusion. So what did Lot do? He listened to his wife. His wife said, come on. He said, let's divide it. Let us divide this and we're going to go our way and you go yours. And Abraham's still running behind him. Who are you running behind? Who are you running behind? That God have said, let it go. Leave it alone. And you still pulling at it. Whether it's family, friends, frenemies, some people that was once with you, some people that you was associated with. Who are you still running behind that God said, let that thing go. Let those people go. I don't care about that being your family. Let it go. You see what it has caused you? It has caused you heartache. It has caused you so much pain. See, I'm the one that was with you when you did all that crying and having all those panic attacks because they hurt you. I was there. Let it go. Okay? Let that thing go and move on and live in the peace and the joy that I have given you. Whoever this is for, let it go. I'm telling you from experience, it's not what I was told, but what I lived. Let it go.